Good morning, dear student. I hope you are fine. Let us start the class today. Today, we are going to learn the first chapter, that is Know Your Computer. From the chapter, we are going to learn the topic computer-like machine. Okay, so we are going to learn about the different kinds of machines that works as a computer. Before starting the class, let us take a short recap of what we have learned in the previous classes. In the previous classes, we have learned about what is a computer. So, a computer is an electronic machine and it has make our work faster and easier. Alright, we have also learned about the six different kinds of features of computer. Well, I hope everyone remembers. The six features of computer are speed, accuracy, storage, consistency, versatility, and reliability. We have also learned about the different work areas where computers are widely used. The different work areas are education, entertainment, transportation, medical, banking, home, and business. We have learned in details about how these computers are very much vastly used in work sectors and how people are dependent on it. Alright, so today we are going to learn about the different kinds of machines of computer. Alright, so let us start the class. Before starting the class, let me say again what is a computer. A computer is an electronic machine. It has made our work easier and faster. We also know that the parts or a computer required electricity to work. That is why it is known as a electronic machine. Now, computer comes in various shapes and sizes. All these are computers. Okay, but how they are different from each other, we are going to learn in details. Alright, all these machines are known as computers. They are electronic machines, but they are different from one another. Alright, because they have different properties. Let us look at them. The first is desktop. What is a desktop? A computer that is designed in such a way that can be easily placed on a desk or a table. Okay, so in a desktop, we can get to see a CPU, a monitor, a keyboard, a mouse. Okay, all these parts are separated and the desktop are designed in such a way that you can place it on a desk or a table. That is why it is called a desktop computer. The parts of the desktop computer are all separated, like the CPU cabinet, the monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, okay. But all these parts are connected to the CPU cabinet. Alright, all these parts of the desktop required electricity to work, to run. Alright, if you don't give electricity, it will not work. You cannot do anything there. Alright, so this is how a desktop functions. Here is a proper image of a desktop. Alright, so you can see the keyboard, the mouse, the monitor and the CPU. Alright, so what do you mean by CPU? CPU means Central Processing Unit. And there is a mouse. Okay, the black small light box is known as the mouse. With the mouse you can point, you can do various kinds of things like copy, save, paste. Alright, in the keyboard you can have use the alphabets and the numbers for typing, and there is also different kinds of symbols. You can work on it. All these parts are connected to the monitor. Alright, so though they are separated, they are connected to a one point. So this is how a desktop works. Alright, the next is a laptop. Nowadays, we use portable computers. They have almost replaced desktop computers. Portable computers are also known as laptop. Okay, so the first word we got to learn is portable. What do you mean by portable? Portable means something that is easy and small to carry around. Okay, anything that is small and easy to carry around. They have almost replaced desktop computers. So desktop computers you get to see in offices, you in malls, in schools, but people are nowadays more using laptop computers because they are easy to carry around. When you travel from one place to another, you can take it along with you. Alright, the parts here are not separated, all are within the device. Okay, no need to carry them separately. Only the machine you can carry around on your back and you can go from one place to another. Why they are called laptop? Because they can be easily placed on our lap. What do you mean by lap? The region or the part between the waist and the knees are known as lap. And in the laptop you can easily place on your lap and you can work on it. Alright. So this is how a laptop works and this is how a laptop looks. Okay, they can be operated while placed on our laps and can be carried easily. It has all the parts of a desktop computers in a single device. Okay, so we can work placing the computer on our lap and we can all the parts of a desktop is been built within the device. Okay, so which is more useful, the desktop or the laptop? In a laptop we can do the same amount of work that we can do on a desktop. The difference is on their parts. In a desktop the parts are separated, whereas the laptops it is within inside the machine, inside the device. So it has almost replaced desktop computers. The laptops have almost replaced desktop computers. People are nowadays more using laptops. Okay, so the use of desktop is decreasing day by day. Okay, people are more working on computer because it is much easier than a desktop. You cannot carry a desktop around because it has got all the parts and it will be difficult. Okay, on the other hand the laptop is easier. This is how a laptop looks. Okay, so I know all of you have seen a laptop. So in the laptop all the mouse, the monitor, the CPU and the keyboard are within the machine. See, there are no separated parts here. Do you know the first laptop was introduced in the year 1984? Okay, so it was a long time back, the laptop was introduced. But people are nowadays more using laptop because it is becoming more familiar and more common among the people. Alright. The next is palm top. Okay, so what do you mean by palm? So this is a palm. Your hand, this part is known as the palm. It is a small computer that can fit in our palms. Okay, it is also a computer but it is much smaller in size and it can easily fit in our palm. A palm top has very limited functionality when compared to a laptop. Alright, we know the same amount of work we can do on a desktop as well as on a laptop, but we can do only limited kind of work on a palm top. Palm top doesn't offer us various kinds of functions. It works on batteries. Okay, so it works on batteries. That means you have to charge it. Alright, so have you understood what is a palm top? A palm top that can easily fit on our palms. Okay, and it has very limited functionality compared to a laptop and it works on batteries. Alright, so this is how a palm top. See, the man is holding the palm top on his hand. The next is notebook. It is also a portable computer. It is smaller than a laptop model. Okay, so on a notebook you can do the same kind of work on a laptop, but it is also a smaller computer, but the size of a notebook is smaller than a laptop. So this is a laptop. See, it is very small in size. Smartphone. So what do you know mean by smartphone? The mobile phone that we can see our parents using it. Okay. It is a well-known device available in the market. Smartphones can be used for various purposes such as calculation, calling, messaging, watching videos, listening to music, etc. Okay, so the most portable use of computer like machine are nowadays are smartphone. On a smartphone we can do almost many kinds of work compared to a desktop. Okay, we can do calculation, we can do calling, we can call one another, whether it can be audio call or video call, we can message. Okay, we can watch videos, same as a desktop and laptop, we can watch videos, we can listen to music. Okay, so these are the various kinds of things we can do on a mobile. And it is also a portable machine because it is very small and it is very easy to carry around. Okay, it can easily fit on our pocket, and it is very much available in the market. So it is very useful also, and it can be easily found in the market. So this is a smartphone. I know all of you have seen a smartphone. We can even play games there, all right, as well as we can do different kinds of work. Alright, so these are the various computer like machines. Alright, though they are machines, though they are computers, because of the features, because of their structures, and because of the physical properties, their names are different. Okay, and the work functionality of the different machines are different. Okay, so what we have learned today? We have learned that the computer like machine comes in various shapes and sizes, and we have learned in details about 5 computer like machine. The first is desktop, second laptop, third palm top, fourth notebook, and the fifth is a smartphone. Okay, and we have also seen the pictures. Alright, the notes I'll be uploading in the PDF file, and as a homework I'll be giving some questions you can do yourself. By the next class I'll be uploading the correct answer. With this I conclude my video for today. Thank you and have a nice day.